How's it going, guys? Jay Hurdy bringing you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. As you can see today, this is the Six Samurai deck. This is with the January 2014 ban list. Not as much has changed with this deck as the September one. Just a few itsy-bitsy changes that I've tried to make the deck more consistent with. It's actually pretty good. I really like this deck. Some things I might change in future to come to test some other things out, but once we reach those cards I will talk about them. We'll jump straight into it. So our first monster is 3 Kagemusha, the tuner of the deck. He's like the best card in the deck. Well, best normal card you want, best effect card you really want. You want to open this card every time you can, really. You've got so many ways to search him out and all that good stuff, so he's really easy to get out, get into your hand and whatnot. He's really, you abusing him so much in the deck that it doesn't really matter if you get like Mind Crushed with him, because in the graveyard it can also be pretty useful, so it's really good. Then with our Kagemushas for combos, we've got our Kageki. Kageki's in there to combo with Kagemusha because his effect is the same as the Mufuel thing for Madolche. How you normal summon this, and you get special summon a level 4 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your hand. So it's really, really good. So you go him into Xian, or any rank 5, level 5 synchro you really want, so he's really, really good. Then to combo with Xian as well, we've got 2 Elder, really, really good card. It's a set of system targets for Kagemusha, and his effect is you can special summon him if your opponent has a monster and you have none. So you can, if you go first, second, you can, if you've got this, you go open this. You can either set a system from then, or you can just normally Kagemusha and go off from there, so it's really, really good. Then have 1 Spirit of the 6 Samurai, just to attach to our Xian to make Xian a bit bigger. You can attach it to any 6 Samurai monster, but I usually just go for the sheet. You wait for the Xian, get out, and put him onto him. So yeah, that's why he's in there. And then our last level 3 is the Hand of the 6 Samurai. This is more destruction for monsters that you're versing. So if you can't get over something like Blue Eyes or something, and they're just like, you just cannot get around it, you can Smoke Signal this, summon this, pop this to pop any of your opponent's monsters. And I'm pretty sure it's not once per turn, so you can pop anything else, and it's any 6 Samurai monster you've got, so you can pop a lot of things for this. It's really, really good. I usually use it to pop itself and pop something, so it's good in that sense. Onto our rank level 4 monsters is first monster is 3 Kizan. The effect is the special summon him from hand if you got another 6 Samurai monster, so he's really, really good. You've definitely run 3 in this deck because it helps you get your OTKs off. So you, with this card, so you can go, if you've got, you can have these out, and you can have your Xian, so you've got protection for this, and you can swing for game with 3 of these and Xian or whatever, which is actually surprisingly happens every now and then if you don't use these to Exceed or Synchro. So it's really, really good, these. Then have 2 Inishi, sorry, 1 Inishi and 1 Zanji. Zanji's effect is, if you got another 6 Samurai monster, you can attack into something, and if it doesn't kill it, then during the damage step, the monster is destroyed. So it's for things that, like big defense things. So if you can't get over something with like 3,000 defense, you attack this, you'll take a bit of damage as like a cost to do it, but really to get something rid of something that you like might not be able to get over later is pretty handy. I really like it. And Inishi is the one where you bounce your opponent's monsters during either player's turn, and he goes to a 22 when you've got 2 or more 6 Sams, so he's really, really good. This next card we'll talk about is the Grandmaster. He's really, really good. He's got the same effect as Kizan, where you can special summon him from your hand, and his effect also is if you're destroyed by a card effect, you can add something from hand to your graveyard, and 6 Samurai monster from hand to add them to your hand from the graveyard. So he's really, really good in that sense to get things that you might want back. Then have 3 Shan Smoke Signal. This card is so good. It's just searching for your Kagemushis, your Gekis and whatnot. So it's really, really good. Opening this and either of your first 2 combo pieces that I showed you, or first 3, so your Higeki, your Kagemushis or your Elders, is really, really good. We then have 3 United. United's really, really good. It's the draw engine for the 6 Samurai deck. It's whenever you normal summon or special summon, or a 6 Samurai monster is summoned, you put a counter on this, and at 2 counters you can pop this to draw 2. So it's really, really good. Opening 2 of these is really good because you just go summon, pop 2, draw 4. And I really love this card. 3 is a necessity because the amount of times you're spamming things out of your hand, you really want to keep hand advantage. So this is really, really good. 2 Asceticism, quick little synchros. It's really, really good. Quick Xyz. You've got targets for Kizan. You can use Kizan and Zanji, Elder, and Kagemusha. It's just so good. I really, really love this card. We then have 2 MST. MST are in here because of pretty much just because they're MST. MST is really, really good. So I like running 2. And one of these, 1 Rodar and 1 Book of Moon. No Dark Hole. I don't really like Dark Hole in this deck because I'm I'm summoning so many things, and I'm gonna have a big field most of the time, so I don't want to like destroy all my things. So it's really, really good. Onto our traps, we've got 2 Magatama. Protection for everything, really. It's pretty much if you've negated with Shan and you've got this and then they Mirror Force, you can use this and it protects it. It's really, really good. I love opening that card. 2 Double-Edged Sword Technique. This is to revive 2 6Ms from your grave, whether it be to synchro with them or Xyz with them, it doesn't matter. It's just to make something really quick from your extra deck. It's really, really good. 2 Call Haunted. This is what I've been trying lately. I really recently put this in and it's awesome. I really love it. It's like if your Shan dies, you can just Call the Haunted it back. If anything that you really need dies, you can just Call the Haunted it back and just keep going with your plays from there. It's so, so good. I really, really love this card. Then 2 Finish Chain. Finish Chain is really, really good. It stops a lot of things. So it's really, really good. I was going to go back to the Call the Haunted. I was going to play 2 TT Strikers instead of the Call the Haunteds, but I don't think the TT Strikers are really needed, so the Call the Haunted are in there. Finish Chain, like I said. Mirror Force. 2 Mirror Force because it's that 2. I really like the card, so I just run it in every deck I have. Then we have Bottomless, Compulse, Warning for our final traps. It seems very trap heavy, but it is and all that, but it doesn't really matter because usually your traps are already being used to protect yourself, so it's really, really good. And I really like that lineup for the traps, actually. It's a really solid lineup. The Call the Haunteds really, really help the deck, actually. Onto the extra deck. Our first card we talk about is the boss monster of the deck, the main card you want to go for. If you can ever make this, you pretty much do. Your legendary 6 Samurai Shan, he's so amazing. His effect is that he can negate something like one thing once per turn, so he's really, really good. It's a spell of trap you can negate. You usually go for this, and then if you can attach a spirit to it, so if it's going to die you can detach the spirit, and then he becomes a 3k, so that's really, really good. 2-5 is like the biggest thing that this deck makes, so that's like a problem that it really, really badly has, that it doesn't make big enough numbers with 2-5 and 2-6 and all that. You can make 2-8s in the deck and stuff like that, but I just don't think, you know, you're going to be able to make those as often as you'd hope. So he's really, really good. Like I said, if you can get this guy first turn, it's really, really good because your opponent can't really do much to it. Then have the Naturia Beast. This card is amazing as well. It's really good in this format because a lot of the things are running a lot of spells, so you can be like, alright, if they're gonna make any spells, you can make this and stop them. It beats Prophecy pretty hard if they have to get rid of this, because it becomes a huge problem. Because if you can get this out against Prophecy, you probably mill yourself out if you do it too much, but you just know the things to negate with this, so it's really, really good. I love this card, it's amazing. The new 5 that I've been trying is the Armides. I really love this card. I put this in on a whim, just being like, I'll try it out, seeing what it's like, and it was actually really, really solid. It's effective when your opponent can't activate any cards or effects until the end of the damage step is really, really good. It's like you go into this and then you can just keep attacking with this and they can't do anything. I was playing against a Madolche player at where I play my locals, and I went into this first turn instead of the Sham because I know he plays a very trap heavy deck, so I don't want to, negate other things and then have to deal with traps and whatnot. So I made this and just beat him down with this. It was so good. He had nothing to stop me, so it's just so good. Really, really love that card. One Catasta. Catasta's awesome. Anything you can't get over that's, not dark, this card is immediately going to it. It's so amazing. I really, really love this card. We have Naturia Barkion to make our sick little plays with Beast, Barkion, and Shan. It's a really dirty little combo that this deck can do, and I think that's what the deck is keeping it kind of current at the moment, being able to go into those and not have problems with your spells and traps, and being able to negate something is really, really good. I love this card. Then we run one Black Rose. Black Rose in here because it's pretty much like, if anything is taken like my Shan or something like that, or I can't get over something and I really need to get, like, I've got a big field and I can't beat it, I'll go, alright, normal the Kagemusha, special the Grandmaster, Black Rose, clear field, set up for my turn from there. It's really, really good because it helps me get around a lot of things that this deck has problems with, so it's really, really good. Then we have the Colossal Fighter. Fighter is really, really good. He's a big beat stick, and if they beat it in attack, he just comes back. And then the one Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon's awesome for getting rid of stuff you don't like. If you just want to get rid of one thing, it's really, really good. So for our Synchros, onto our XYZs. We have Cowboy, Maestroke. Cowboy, Maestroke, pretty staple in a lot of things that can make ring 4s. Dweller, just to stop a fair few things going through graveyard. Diamond Dyer to stop big problems this deck has. So you can make this really easy, and yeah. Black Chippercorn. Black Chippercorn's in here because I hate Yamato so much, and if they don't have a turtle and I make this, I really like it, so I could be like, alright, this, you destroy it, I normal my, I play this, I get rid of Yamato. And they may have things to protect it, but even if they don't, it's pretty good play for me. I really like it. Excalibur, because we are using Warriors. It's a good 4K beat stick. And then our level 3 is the one MX. This may come out. I don't really like it. It's cool. It's good in its every now and then plays. Otherwise than that, it's not that great. But he's pretty good at the moment. He's makes a lot of plays with to get keys on out and whatnot. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Please subscribe. Leave the comments on what you think is good in the deck, what you think is bad. If you ever have a chance to playtest this deck, please tell me what you think. But anyway guys, please subscribe and I'll catch you next time.